Hey guys, Mamba 2.0 here. Guess what I made? I made pizza. If you want to learn how to make some Fathead pizza, stay tuned. Today we're going to be doing a pizza using Fathead pizza dough. So it's basically a crust made out of almond flour and mozzarella cheese. And it tastes so good. So before you quit and go eat a real slice of pizza, make this and see if you like it instead. Now you guys, this isn't my recipe. None of the recipes that I post are mine. I will link the website down below so you guys can have quick access to it whenever you want to. So again, this isn't mine, but I'm going to show you what I do to my pizza. So good. Okay, so the ingredients that you're going to need are almond flour, mozzarella cheese, 1 egg, cream cheese, some garlic salt or garlic powder. I use powder, that's what I had on hand. Olive oil, spray. This is to spray your pizza pan so it doesn't get stuck. And some Italian seasoning. I don't think this is in the recipe, but I add it because it tastes good. For the toppings, again, you're going to use the same cheese. You're going to have whatever toppings that you like to put on it. Cool, go with that. Pizza sauce. Now make sure whatever pizza sauce that you get, it doesn't have added sugar in it, so just read the back of the label. This brand is called Mazzetta. I've tried it before, it's really good. And it's only 2.5 carbs for 1/4 of a cup. So with the pizza, you don't use that much pizza sauce, so it's good. Of course, pepperoni. You guys can cook meat or whatever and throw it on top of your pizza, whatever you like putting on as a topping. Bacon bits. I throw spinach in mine, whatever, like I said, whatever you guys like doing, and some jalapenos. Now for the tools, you'll need a microwave safe bowl, a spoon spatula thing. This is when you're going to mix the dough together, or you can use your hands, whatever you want. A 3/4 cup, and a 1 cup. Also, the start here is a big old pizza pan. I got this one at H-E-B, and they have the regular pizza pan. This one has holes in it, and I feel like since it has holes, it cooks the dough evenly. That way it's not just crispy on the edges and kind of like soft in the middle. It's kind of crispy throughout. I like a thin pizza, so I spread mine out all the way to the edges when I use this. So I'm using my iPad over here for the recipe. So we need 1.5 cups. You'll need 1.5 cups of mozzarella cheese. 1.5 cups. So that's a little much, but whatever. 1.5. Boop. Cool. Got it. Next thing is cream cheese. The recipe is 2 tablespoons, which is also 1 ounce. So on your cream cheese, it has like little slits here. You just cut 1 ounce. In the recipe, guys, he says to cut it into smaller pieces, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just literally cutting it into smaller pieces. Done. What's my next move? Okay, next, guys, so I have my cheese and my cream cheese, and you're going to microwave it for 1.5 minutes, and then stir it when it comes out. Okay, guys, it's done in the microwave, so we're going to pull it out. It's going to look a little bit like this, just melted cheese. Little spatula scoop cookie thing. You're just going to stir it. Mix all the ingredients together, stir. And after you're done stirring it, it starts to look like a little ball kind of. So after you're done stirring it, you're going to pop it back into the microwave for another 30 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds is done. Again, it's just melted cheese. You mix it again. Now, be careful, it's really, really hot. Then the next step is to add some almond flour and an egg. I do the flour first and then the egg, just so the egg doesn't cook, because this is like steaming hot. Almond flour, I got this brand at H-E-B. And this gets a little messy, so what I do is I'll do half of the almond flour, mix it in, and then throw the egg, and then do the other half because it gets kind of thick. So I want to make sure the ingredients incorporate all the way. So I'm just putting about half of it in. And this, you're basically netting the dough. I think that's the correct term for it. Now you can use your hands. I don't want to, so I'm going to use this. I'm just scooping the almond flour and kind of like punching it back in to where the cheese is, because you want it to mix very well. So I just have, guys, half of it in here. See, it looks like a little ball of dough. Ball of dough. After mixing half of the almond flour, that's when I throw in my egg. Whoop. And it goes, and then the rest of the almond flour. You want to be kind of quick, guys, because if you take too long, the cheese will get hard. And it's not a big deal. You just pop it back in the microwave for a couple more seconds to make it soft. But remember, you do have egg in here, so you don't want to put it too long because then the egg will cook. So I'm just smashing it in so everything mixes. Okay, guys, this is what it looks like a sticky ball of dough. And remember, this isn't like real flour, so it can get stuck to your hands. There's a lot of cheese in here. So best thing is to wet your hands, and then you're going to put the ball onto your pan. You have to grease this, because if not, it will get stuck. So, spray a little pan on there. A little or a lot. I don't want it to get stuck. Okay, that's ready. Dough's ready. I'm going to wet my hands, and we're going to stick it and just kind of mold it. Okay, hands are wet. Be careful. This can be hot. I let it sit for just a little bit. I'm kind of wetting it with my hands just a little bit. Okay, on there. You literally just start pressing it out into a circle. If it gets stuck on your hands too much, remember, just wet your hands again, and then it won't get stuck on there.
So I'm just a pizza man. Pizza man! Now you can make it as thick or as thin as you like. We like it kind of thin, so that's what I'm doing. Just spreading out the edges, getting a nice layer. Nice thin layer. Bunch of stuff. It's not going to be perfect, you guys, but what else? Okay, I need to wash my hands. It's getting stuck to me again, so I'm going to wash my hands again. Okay, I wet my hands. Let's try it again. It's like magic. It doesn't stick. It does the trick.
Okay, guys, it's not going to be a perfect circle, whatever. This is what it looks like now. At this point, you want to season your dough. So, again, Italian seasoning, garlic salt, garlic powder. Okay, guys, so I have my garlic powder. Just going to throw that on top. I can't see. Just what else? Chef status. And then Italian seasoning. Cool. Yum. And then you're going to get a fork and you're going to poke holes in the dough, because once you put it in the oven, it starts to rise and bubble, and this kind of prevents it from bubbling up. So I just poke a whole bunch of holes. Now remember, guys, this isn't like really dough, it's like cheese, so keep an eye on it. Once you poke your holes, guys, this is what it looks like. You're going to put it into a 425 degree Fahrenheit oven for 8 minutes. At the 8-minute mark, you want to look at it, make sure it's not bubbling up, and if it is, you're just going to poke more holes into it. So into the oven we go. Okay, guys, so it's been 8 minutes. Let's check on it. Cool. This is what it looks like 8 minutes later on mine. It didn't bubble up because I poked a lot of holes, so just make sure you poke a lot of holes. If it does, no worries, just poke holes in it again. And then you're going to actually stick it back in the microwave for another 12 to 14 minutes until it starts to get brown around the edges. Be careful not to burn it, so every oven's different. Just kind of see what it's looking like. As you can tell, it already has some brown on top because I make mine kind of thin. So I'll keep an eye on it another 4 minutes or so in the oven. Okay, guys, it's been a total of 12 minutes. I'm going to take it out. Ooh, baby. Looks a little burnt, so maybe don't do it that long. But I think it's going to be fun. So now you're going to add your toppings. So I'm going to put my pizza sauce. Smoky. Okay, pizza sauce is on. I'm going to top it with some cheese. Same mozzarella cheese that I used for the dough. Woo, get cheesy with it. Mexican cheese. So Josh wants Mexican cheese too. Well, it's called Mexican blend. So mozzarella and then Mexican blend, whatever kind of cheese you like using.
Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Yum. And you guys, you can make this like a barbecue chicken pizza too.
Next ingredient, pepperoni. Next ingredient, I'm gonna throw some bacon bits. Pepperoni and bacon, delicious. Oop, do not eat.
Sprinkle. Let's just finish it.
Next, I just cut up some jalapenos and I'm gonna throw on top of the pizza. I'll put the jalapenos on most of the pizza minus one side so Levi can have some too. Spinach. Whatever. Green. Okay. And a little bit more cheese because YOLO, you only live once. Just a little bit. That's what it looks like. So good. So you're gonna put it back in the oven for however long it takes for just the cheese to melt. So you wanna make sure whatever toppings you have on top is already basically cooked because you're not cooking it in the oven, you're just melting the cheese down. That's it. I'll let you know how long I put it in for. Pizza's done! You can see how good this is. Okay, now we're gonna cut it and eat it. Thanks for watching, you guys. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit that little notification bell to get notified when I post a new video, and then let me know in the comments what other things you guys would like to see.